Welcome to What's Your Opinion? Last week I asked about your craziest predictions for the Super Bowl this weekend, but I don't know, I feel like some of these may be a little bit too realistic. So let's take a look at what everybody had to say. We start off with Ande070. He says Roger Goodell will replace Nick Foles as starting quarterback for the Eagles and will make a 98-yard quarterback sneak for a touchdown. He is hailed as MVP, leader of the free world, and ruler of our galaxy. And all I can say is it'll be about time. Okay, so that one was a bit extreme. Let's go a little bit more realistic. Ryan Batty thinks that McDaniels will call a triple option play on the Pats' 1-yard line. Brady keeps it and uses all of his 40 years worth of stored energy to leg it down the sideline, Cam Newton-esque, in triple overtime to win the game. Then Brady keels over and has to be put into a retirement home due to the run. So the Pillsbury Doughboy believes that the final score will be 27-21. Lane Johnson gets called for a blatant holding call, costing the Eagles the game. The fans and the rest of the football fans will blame the refs, and the Eagles will join the Bills fans in a pole climbing, table smashing contest. Now I don't know, but there's something about this one that I kind of could see happening. Alex Patterson says Tom Brady's aging immune system leaves him vulnerable and he contracts chicken pox 10 minutes before the Super Bowl, but he's determined to play through it, itching for that 6th ring. The score is 7-14 at halftime with the Eagles up, and Tom Brady has played horribly. Belichick decides to let Brian Hoyer start the second half, and despite being sacked 5 times in the third quarter, he leads the Pats to a pair of field goals to bring the score 13-14. Nick Foles throws an interception with 2 minutes left on the clock. Brian Hoyer then leads a drive all the way down to the 25-yard line, a field goal away from cementing his name into Super Bowl lore. Then Stephen Gostkowski, however, mistimes the kick meter and shanks it wide left as time expires, and the Eagles win. But in Stephen Gostkowski's defense, it was an online game and he had pretty bad ping. Now we've talked about a couple of scenarios where the Patriots win. However, Isaiah Eads believes that the final score will be 35-24 to the Eagles, and the Patriots will be so impressed by Foles that they'll sign him in the offseason. The Best of Julian's blog battle believes that Tom Brady will not throw a single incompletion. It actually gets that ridiculous that the Patriots just start throwing Hail Marys on every single play from every position on the field. And after the game, it is finally revealed that Tom Brady was actually replaced by a football-playing cyborg 4 years ago. Joel Banco doesn't believe in fairy tale endings. He sees the Eagles winning 28-3. No comeback this time. Bengal Baller believes that Foles will find his old form in this game and throw 8 touchdowns, but they still lose. Marky Markham thinks there'll be some NFC East history repeating itself as the Eagles stomp out the Patriots 17-14 and do so with the Zach Ertz copying David Tyree helmet catch Minnesota Miracle style in the fourth quarter with 25 seconds left. But we've had enough ridiculous ones now. Let's hear a real score prediction. Nicholas Marini believes the Pats will win 132-3. Okay, now we've had that, let's get back to the crazy ones. Allen believes the Patriots will at some point in this call an audible. Inspired by that last one, Monty Chamberlain believes the Patriots will win. Max Minion sees Brady going down in the first quarter, being replaced by Brian Hoyer, who then goes on to win Super Bowl MVP. According to Max Libera, after the Patriots win the Super Bowl, James Harrison will celebrate by bench pressing the entire stadium. Now this might actually be my favorite one. Eat That Pasta 445 says with 1 second left, 17-20, the Patriots lead. The Eagles have 1 yard left to the end zone. They hand it off to LeGarrette Blount, who proceeds to throw the ball out of bounds, rip off his Eagles jersey, revealing a Patriots jersey, and goes to celebrate with New England as Bill Belichick's plan comes to fruition. So we've seen Brian Hoyer win MVP in one form. We see him coming in again here. Armin Haynes says due to all the Patriots running backs getting sick, the Patriots will line up Brian Hoyer at running back instead, and to everybody's surprise, they start running an option offense with him and Brady. Both of them end up rushing for over 100 yards, and Hoyer scores a walk-off 32-yard touchdown. Champignon255 says that both Nate Sudfeld and Nick Foles get injured after chest bumping in the third quarter, leading to no other than Doug Peterson taking over at quarterback and throwing a game-winning Hail Mary to Nelson Agholor. Trump Train 2017 has his bets placed on the Patriots winning by 2 after a referee lines up as the third receiver and catches the walk-off touchdown. Evelyn Carmerton knows what the Patriots like. After 2 drops in a row, Belichick looks to bench Brandon Cooks, and his replacement is just some random white guy from the stands. Now Chucky Ragu adds to that, and that random white guy goes on to win Super Bowl MVP, resulting in the Fangate scandal. Now of course, let's be honest, most of those were pretty crazy. They're not likely to happen. So we'll finish it off with this one. Abiotic Jacob 5 says the game ends in a tie and there is the first ever co-Super Bowl champions. Marcus Williams comes out to present the Lombardi Trophy to the co-champions. And you may think, you know, a game can't end in a tie in the Super Bowl. Well, it goes on for 3 days, everyone's gone back to work, and in the end they realize no one actually cares anymore who wins, and they just call it a tie there. So that does it for this one. I was absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of responses. I had to leave ones out that I wanted to put in. I tried to put in as many as I could in this as well without making it too long. Just thank you for taking part in this. Thank you for having fun with it. So, we obviously, by the time we come to the next episode, the Super Bowl is going to be out of the way, so we're done with that. So, we're on to the off-season, and what I want to know, we've been a bit crazy in the past few weeks. Let's take it back to some real football talk. I want to hear where you think Kirk Cousins should, or where you want him to go, and a reason why. Well, not a reason why, you know. Where does Kirk Cousins fit in best, and what is, you know, your reason for that thinking?